Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand before you to share the timeless wisdom that has shaped the lives of countless individuals who have achieved greatness. The truth is, success is not a matter of luck, but of strategy. The winners, those who rise above the ordinary, are those who understand and apply a series of key principles that lead them to victory. The path to triumph is not hidden. It is not reserved for a select few. It is available to anyone with the courage, the drive, and the mindset to pursue their dreams with relentless determination. What separates the winners from the rest is their ability to recognize and implement these strategies. Strategies that transform ambition into reality and dreams into achievements. Today, I am going to reveal these strategies to you so you can begin applying them in your own life and unlock the extraordinary potential that lies within. Because remember, success is no accident. It is the result of deliberate action and the unyielding belief in your ability to win. Definiteness of purpose is the foundation upon which all great achievements are built. It is the very essence of what drives individuals to succeed, to push through the inevitable trials, and to stand tall amidst adversity. Without it, all efforts are diluted, scattered, and easily lost in the noise of daily distractions. Having a clear and definite purpose is not just a goal, it's a deep, unwavering commitment to an idea, a dream, or a mission. It's the lens through which you view your life, the guiding star that determines your course even when the path ahead is uncertain. When you have definiteness of purpose, everything in your life begins to align with that purpose. Your decisions, actions, and even your thoughts become laser focused on one central goal. Success in any endeavor is impossible without knowing what you are striving for. In fact, many people fail not because of a lack of effort or ambition, but because they wander aimlessly through life without a clear vision of where they want to go. It's like a ship setting sail without a destination. It may move, but it won't know where it's headed, and it will never reach its full potential. The power of definiteness of purpose lies in its ability to give you direction. When you know exactly what you want, you can plan your steps with confidence. You can measure your progress and course correct when necessary. The path to success becomes clearer because you are no longer caught up in the distractions that vie for your attention. It is the compass that ensures you stay on track even when the waves of doubt and fear try to pull you off course. But having a purpose is not enough. It is not merely enough to say, I want to be successful or I want to be happy. Success and happiness are too broad, too vague, and frankly, too subjective. A definiteness of purpose requires specificity. It demands that you define what success looks like for you, what happiness means for you, and most importantly, what it is you are willing to sacrifice to achieve it. The more precise your goal, the easier it becomes to break it down into actionable steps. Definiteness of purpose is also tied closely to passion. It is the fire that fuels your actions and keeps you moving forward when the journey becomes tough. Passion for your purpose makes the difficult moments worthwhile because you know that every challenge you face is merely a step closer to your ultimate goal. Without passion, you may become complacent when faced with obstacles or discouraged by temporary setbacks. It is your passion that pushes you through the hard days, that makes you resilient, and that helps you maintain a steadfast belief in your eventual success. Moreover, when you possess a strong, clear purpose, it attracts like-minded individuals who share your vision. This forms the foundation of a powerful network, a mastermind group, if you will, that provides support, guidance, and collaboration. Having a definiteness of purpose gives you the confidence to attract others who are on the same wavelength, who believe in the same mission, and who will help elevate you to higher levels of achievement. The strength of your purpose can draw the right people into your life at the right time, offering opportunities for collaboration and partnership that will accelerate your success. To achieve definiteness of purpose, you must first take the time to truly understand what it is that you want out of life. This requires introspection and a willingness to be honest with yourself. You must ask yourself the hard questions. What do I truly want? What am I willing to give up in order to attain it? What will drive me when the going gets tough? Without this clarity, you will constantly find yourself veering off track, distracted by new opportunities or shifting desires. Once you have determined your purpose, it becomes necessary to make a commitment to it, one that is unwavering. This commitment is not a passing fancy or a temporary goal. It is a deep, lifelong promise that you make to yourself It means putting your purpose at the forefront of your mind each day, reminding yourself of it in the quiet moments, and letting it guide every decision, every move you make. Definiteness of purpose also involves a willingness to take risks and embrace uncertainty. The journey towards success is never a straight line. It will involve detours, challenges, and moments of doubt. However, when you have a clear purpose, these setbacks will not deter you. Instead, they become part of the process, stepping stones on the path to success. The certainty of your purpose becomes the fuel that propels you through uncertainty, giving you the courage to take bold actions and to leap when the opportunity arises. Finally, it's important to remember that definiteness of purpose is not a one-time decision. It is a continual process of reaffirming your commitment to your goal, adjusting your strategies as you grow, and always keeping your eyes on the prize. It's easy to get distracted, to lose focus, or to become overwhelmed by external pressures. But with definiteness of purpose, you always know where you're going, and that above all is what separates the winners from the rest. The Mastermind Alliance is a concept that has been consistently emphasized by successful individuals throughout history. It represents the power of collaboration, the collective strength of minds working together toward a common. A mastermind alliance is not just a group of people. It is a synergy of individuals who bring unique perspectives, talents, and energies to the table. When these minds come together, they create a force that is far greater than the sum of its parts. This collective energy and insight are what allow individuals to achieve what would otherwise be impossible. At its core, the idea of a mastermind alliance is simple. By surrounding yourself with individuals who are aligned with your goals, who share your values, and who possess skills or knowledge that complement your own, you create an environment that fosters growth, creativity, and success. Each person in the alliance contributes their own strengths, their unique experiences, and their personal expertise. The result is an environment in which everyone benefits from each other's insights, feedback, and support. Through collaboration, the group not only strengthens its collective ability to achieve success, but also helps to elevate each individual within it. One of the key aspects of the Mastermind Alliance is the law of harmonious cooperation. This principle states that when individuals come together in a spirit of cooperation, their collective energy and talents will propel them forward in ways that no single individual could manage alone. The support, guidance, and encouragement that come from being part of a mastermind group create an atmosphere of shared accountability. Each member is motivated to give their best effort, knowing that they are part of something bigger than themselves. The group becomes a driving force, constantly pushing each individual toward higher levels of achievement. This sense of camaraderie and mutual support is one of the greatest benefits of being part of a mastermind alliance. In the course of pursuing a goal, it is inevitable that there will be moments of self-doubt, frustration, and confusion. During these times, the mastermind group serves as a source of encouragement and perspective. When you feel stuck or uncertain, the wisdom and insights of the group can help you navigate through the challenges you face. The collective intelligence of the group can provide solutions, ideas, and strategies that you might not have considered on your own. It offers an opportunity for feedback, whether it be constructive criticism or validation of your efforts, which can help you refine your approach and avoid potential pitfalls. The Mastermind Alliance also fosters an environment of trust and accountability. When you commit to a group of like-minded individuals, you not only share your dreams and aspirations, but also open yourself up to scrutiny and feedback. This level of accountability is crucial for personal and professional growth. It is easy to set goals in isolation, but without external accountability. It is all too easy to let procrastination and doubt set in. Being part of a mastermind group creates a sense of responsibility. Each member knows that they are not only accountable to themselves, but to the group as well. As this accountability ensures that each person remains focused and committed to taking the necessary actions to achieve their goals. In addition to providing encouragement and accountability, the Mastermind Alliance offers opportunities for networking and collaboration. Often the connections and relationships formed within these groups lead to business partnerships, joint ventures, or collaborations that might not have been possible otherwise. The power of the group lies not only in the support it offers, but also in the opportunities it can open up. Quote, by surrounding yourself with people who share your values and ambitions, you create an environment ripe for innovation, creativity, and problem solving. The group can offer access to resources, contacts, and opportunities that might otherwise be out of reach, accelerating your progress towards success. The Mastermind Alliance also emphasizes the importance of giving as much as you receive. In a truly effective mastermind group, there is a spirit of generosity, where each member is not only looking to gain knowledge or resources, but is also committed to helping others within the group succeed. This reciprocal relationship fosters a sense of camaraderie and strengthens the bond between members. By offering your own insights, ideas, and support, you contribute to the overall success of the group, and in turn, the group will provide you with the same level of support. The law of reciprocity ensures that the flow of energy and assistance is mutual, creating an atmosphere where everyone can grow and thrive. It is important to understand that not every group can be considered a mastermind alliance. To form a true mastermind group, there must be a sense of alignment, a shared vision, and a willingness to commit to the growth and success of each individual. A group of people simply gathering together does not necessarily constitute a mastermind. The key is that all members are dedicated to a common purpose, that there is a clear vision, and that each individual is committed to bringing their best to the table. When you are part of a mastermind alliance, you tap into the collective wisdom of those around you. The insights, advice, and perspectives shared within the group can lead to breakthroughs, ideas, and strategies that can significantly accelerate your progress. The Mastermind Group provides not only the tools and resources needed to succeed, but also the support and accountability to ensure that you stay on track. Whether you are facing challenges or achieving success, the Mastermind Alliance will serve as a source of strength and inspiration, pushing you toward the achievement of your goals. Self-discipline is one of the most powerful tools at your disposal in the pursuit of success. It is the ability to control your actions, emotions, and thoughts in the face of temptation or adversity. And it is what separates those who achieve greatness from those who fall short of their potential. In essence, self-discipline is the practice of aligning your behavior with your long-term goals, even when it's uncomfortable or inconvenient. Without it, achieving lasting success becomes a pipe dream, as it is through disciplined action that we convert our dreams into reality. Self-discipline is not something that happens overnight. It is a skill that must be developed, cultivated, and practiced consistently over time. It requires making conscious decisions every day to choose the path that leads to growth and success, rather than the easy path that leads to comfort and temporary satisfaction. The person who succeeds is the one who consistently pushes themselves to take the right actions, even when they do not feel like it. This means doing the hard work, staying focused, and resisting the many distractions that life throws your way. One of the key aspects of self-discipline is the ability to delay gratification. In a world filled with instant pleasures and immediate rewards, the ability to delay gratification is becoming increasingly rare, but is more important than ever. People who lack self-discipline often seek immediate pleasure and avoid the discomfort that comes with hard work and persistence. However, those who are disciplined understand that the sacrifices they make today will pay off in the future. They resist the temptation to indulge in short-term pleasures, such as procrastination, distractions, or excessive leisure, because they know that these actions will only hinder their progress. Self-discipline also requires making difficult decisions and sticking to them. It's about setting clear goals and establishing a plan to achieve them, and then having the fortitude to follow through with that plan, regardless of how you feel in the moment. It's easy to make resolutions or set lofty goals, but it's much harder to consistently take the necessary actions every single day. Self-discipline is what keeps you on track when you'd rather quit, when things don't go as planned, or when challenges arise. It's the ability to press forward when the odds are stacked against you, and to keep going even when the road is tough and progress seems slow. Another important aspect of self-discipline is the ability to stay focused. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, email, television, and countless other sources of noise that pull us away from our tasks and goals. Self-discipline is the ability to tune out these distractions and stay focused on what truly matters. It means resisting the urge to check your phone every few minutes. Stop procrastinating and devote your full attention to the task at hand. Staying focused is not about working harder, but about working smarter, putting all your energy into the right activities and minimizing anything that doesn't serve your goals. Moreover, self-discipline is about building habits that support your success. Success is the result of the habits you form, and the most successful people are those who have mastered the art of self-discipline in the daily routines that they establish. From waking up early to exercising, from setting aside time for deep work to practicing personal growth, self-discipline is the force that turns positive actions into automatic habits. These habits, when repeated consistently, compound over time and create the foundation for long-term success. It's not about taking massive action in short bursts, but about maintaining steady, disciplined action over the long haul. Self-discipline also involves making responsible choices in the face of adversity. Life is full of challenges, obstacles, and moments when you will be tempted to take shortcuts or quit altogether. The disciplined person recognizes that obstacles are simply part of the journey and that the path to success is not a straight line. They embrace challenges as opportunities to grow, to learn, and to refine their approach. They understand that true growth comes from pushing through discomfort and adversity, not avoiding it. It's also important to understand that self-discipline is not about perfection. Perfection is an unrealistic standard that often leads to frustration and burnout. Instead, self-discipline is about making progress and learning from mistakes. It's about taking small, consistent steps forward, even when you don't feel like it. You will have setbacks, you will make mistakes, and you will face moments of doubt. The key to self-discipline is not being flawless, but being resilient, getting back up when you fall, staying the course even when things are tough, and learning from every experience along the way. It's about balance. Being disciplined doesn't mean neglecting your health, relationships, or well-being. True self-discipline is about managing your time and energy in a way that allows you to achieve your goals while still maintaining a sense of balance in your life. It means knowing when to rest, when to push harder, and when to step back and reevaluate your priorities. By maintaining this balance, you ensure that your pursuit of success doesn't come at the expense of your overall happiness or fulfillment. In summary, self-discipline is the cornerstone of success. It is what enables you to keep going when others give up, to focus on what matters, and to make choices that align with your long-term goals. It is not something that comes easily, but it is something that can be developed with practice and persistence. The more you strengthen your self-discipline, the more control you gain over your life and your destiny. It is through self-discipline that you transform your potential into reality, and with it, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. A positive mental attitude, PMA, is one of the most important factors in achieving success. And it goes far beyond simply thinking happy thoughts. It is the foundation upon which all successful individuals build their lives. A positive mental attitude shapes not only how you see the world, but also how the world responds to you. It is the lens through which you view challenges, setbacks, and opportunities, and it plays a critical role in determining your ability to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. Having a positive mental attitude is not about ignoring difficulties or pretending that everything is always going to be perfect. It is about approaching life's challenges with optimism, resilience, and the belief that no matter what comes your way, you have the strength and ability to rise above it. PMA is a mindset that enables you to see potential solutions rather than focusing solely on problems. It allows you to maintain hope and persistence even when things do not go as planned. And it empowers you to stay focused on your goals despite temporary setbacks. One of the essential aspects of a positive mental attitude is the ability to maintain perspective. Life is unpredictable, and setbacks are inevitable. However, when you cultivate a positive attitude, you begin to see these setbacks not as insurmountable roadblocks, but as opportunities to learn, grow, and adapt. Each challenge becomes a chance to improve, to sharpen your skills, and to come up with creative solutions. Instead of being overwhelmed by frustration or self doubt, those with a positive attitude are more likely to seek out solutions, take constructive action, and move forward with renewed energy and determination. Furthermore, a positive mental attitude helps you to maintain a sense of hope, even in the face of adversity. Hope is a powerful force that propels individuals forward, even when the odds are stacked against them. Hope gives you the courage to continue, to keep striving toward your goals, and to believe that success is possible despite the challenges you may encounter. It is this hope that provides the strength to persevere when things get tough. People with a positive attitude understand that success is often a long-term journey and that setbacks are simply temporary. They are able to view these setbacks in the context of the bigger picture and remain optimistic about the future. A positive mental attitude also has a profound impact on your ability to build strong, supportive relationships. People are naturally drawn to those who exude positivity, optimism, and enthusiasm. When you approach life with a positive attitude, you create an environment that is conducive to collaboration and connection. Your energy and mindset can inspire others to adopt the same positive outlook, fostering a spirit of cooperation, mutual respect. Additionally, the way you communicate with others and the attitude you display can significantly influence the way people respond to you. A positive attitude fosters goodwill and trust, making it easier to build meaningful relationships with others. The effect of PMA extends beyond personal relationships and influences your professional life as well. In the workplace, a positive attitude is often the distinguishing factor between those who rise to the top and those who remain stagnant. Employers and colleagues alike value individuals who maintain a positive outlook, who approach challenges with enthusiasm, and who contribute to a constructive work environment. Dingy. A positive mental attitude can open doors, create new opportunities, and foster an atmosphere where teamwork and innovation can thrive. It allows you to approach professional challenges with a solution-oriented mindset, which in turn enables you to perform at your best and demonstrate leadership qualities. Moreover, a positive mental attitude plays a crucial role in your overall well-being. Studies have shown that individuals with a positive outlook on life tend to have lower levels of stress, improved physical health, and greater emotional resilience. When you maintain a positive attitude, you are less likely to become overwhelmed by negative emotions, and you are better able to manage stress in a healthy way. This ability to stay calm and composed under pressure helps to protect your mental and physical health, ensuring that you can continue to perform at your best, even when faced with challenging situations. In contrast, a negative mindset can have detrimental effects on your health, causing stress, anxiety, and a weakened immune system. A positive mental attitude also enables you to be more creative and resourceful. When you approach problems with optimism and an open mind, you are more likely to come up with innovative solutions and ideas. Negative thinking, on the other hand, often leads to a fixed mindset where individuals become stuck in their ways and are unable to think outside the box. PMA allows you to see beyond your limitations and explore new possibilities, fostering a mindset of innovation and continuous improvement. The key to maintaining a positive mental attitude is to practice it consistently, even when it feels challenging. It requires self-awareness and the ability to redirect negative thoughts when they arise. This does not mean ignoring negative emotions or pretending that everything is always fine, but rather learning to respond to challenges in a constructive and solution-oriented manner. One of the most effective ways to cultivate a positive mental attitude is through gratitude. When you focus on what you are grateful for, you shift your perspective and begin to see the abundance in your life rather than focusing on what is lacking. Gratitude allows you to appreciate the present moment and helps you stay grounded and optimistic, even in difficult times. Finally, it's important to remember that cultivating a positive mental attitude is a lifelong practice. It is something that requires daily attention, intentionality, and effort. By surrounding yourself with positive influences, engaging in practices that foster mental clarity and peace, and continuously focusing on solutions rather than problems, you can develop and maintain a mindset that will serve as the foundation for your success. A positive mental attitude does not guarantee that everything will go smoothly, but it does guarantee that you will be better equipped to face life's challenges with resilience, strength, and hope. A clear plan of action is the roadmap that guides you toward your goals. It is the strategy that transforms your dreams and aspirations into tangible, achievable outcomes. Without a clear plan, success is nothing more than a wish. Many people set lofty goals, but without a well defined, actionable plan to follow, those goals remain distant dreams, unattainable and vague. A clear plan of action is essential because it provides structure, direction, and purpose, helping you to stay focused on your objectives and avoid distractions along the way. The first step in creating a clear plan of action is to define your goals with clarity. You cannot create a plan if you are unsure of what you want to achieve. Successful individuals know exactly what they want. They have a vision for their future, and this vision becomes the starting point for their plans. The clearer and more specific your goals are, the more effective your plan will be. Vague goals like, I want to be successful or I want to be rich, will not provide the necessary framework to develop a concrete plan. You must define your goals in specific terms, such as, I want to increase my income by 20% in the next year, or I want to write a book by the end of this year. These clear, measurable goals create a tangible target that you can work toward. Once your goals are defined, the next step is to break them down into smaller, manageable tasks. A clear plan of action is composed of specific steps that need to be taken in order to reach your desired outcome. This step is essential because large goals can often feel overwhelming, and the idea of achieving them may seem unattainable. However, by breaking them down into smaller tasks, you transform the goal into a series of achievable steps, each of which brings you closer to your ultimate destination. For example, if your goal is to write a book, you can break it down into tasks such as researching, outlining chapters, writing a certain number of words each day, and editing the manuscript. By completing these smaller tasks, you move steadily toward the larger goal. A clear plan of action also requires setting deadlines for each task. Deadlines create a sense of urgency and accountability, which is critical to staying on track and making consistent progress. Without deadlines, it is easy to procrastinate and lose momentum. By assigning specific time frames to each task, you ensure that progress is being made regularly and that your actions remain focused. Setting deadlines also helps to avoid distractions, as it forces you to prioritize the tasks that are most important. It is important to remember, however, that deadlines should be realistic. Setting unattainable deadlines can lead to frustration and burnout. Your deadline should challenge you to stay focused and committed, but they should also be achievable given your resources and time constraints. In addition to setting deadlines, a clear plan of action requires regular monitoring and adjustment. A plan is not a static document. It is a dynamic tool that evolves as you progress toward your goal. Throughout the journey, it is important to assess your progress regularly and make adjustments as needed. This might involve revising deadlines, reallocating resources, or changing your approach if something is not working. A flexible mindset is essential because life is unpredictable and the path to success is rarely a straight line. Regular evaluation allows you to remain on track and adapt to changes in circumstances without losing sight of your ultimate goal. An important part of the planning process is identifying potential obstacles and preparing for them in advance. Every goal has its challenges, and anticipating these challenges gives you the mental and emotional preparation needed to handle them effectively. By anticipating obstacles, you can devise strategies to overcome them. For example, if your goal involves building a business, you may foresee challenges such as cash flow issues or marketing struggles. A clear plan would involve strategies to address these potential issues, such as securing financing in advance or having a contingency marketing plan. The more prepared you are for obstacles, the less likely they will derail your progress when they arise. Another key element of a clear plan of action is the willingness to stay committed. Many people fail to follow through on their plans because they lose motivation or encounter unforeseen difficulties. It is easy to get discouraged when things don't go as expected, but a strong commitment to your goal ensures that you will keep moving forward even in the face of challenges. A clear plan of action serves as a constant reminder of your purpose and the steps required to achieve it. Staying committed requires discipline, but with a clear plan in place, you can maintain focus on the end result even when the journey becomes difficult. That's difficult. Furthermore, a clear plan of action includes the ability to stay organized. A well organized plan ensures that all tasks are prioritized and completed in a logical sequence. It eliminates confusion and reduces the likelihood of missing important steps. Organization is key to maintaining clarity and efficiency as you work toward your goal. Whether you prefer a digital project management tool or a traditional paper planner, finding a system that works for you will help keep you organized and on track. Lastly, a clear plan of action requires accountability. When you are solely responsible for your own success, it is easy to let tasks slide or procrastinate. However, when you hold yourself accountable, whether through self-reflection, regular check-ins with a mentor, or sharing your progress with others, you are more likely to stay committed and focused on your goal. Accountability provides the motivation to keep moving forward, especially when the going gets tough. It ensures that you are taking the necessary steps each day toward achieving your desired outcome. In conclusion, a clear plan of action is an essential component of success. It provides structure, direction, and accountability, allowing you to transform your goals into actionable steps. By defining your goals, breaking them down into manageable tasks, setting deadlines, monitoring your progress, preparing for obstacles, staying committed, and maintaining organization, you set yourself up for success. With a clear plan of action in place, you have the tools necessary to stay focused and achieve your desired outcome. Persistence is the trait that defines those who achieve their goals from those who give up before reaching their full potential. It is the quality that pushes individuals to keep going when faced with difficulties, setbacks, and failures. While talent, intelligence, and resources are valuable assets, it is persistence that ultimately determines success. Those who persist, regardless of the obstacles in their path, are the ones who succeed. It's easy to get discouraged when things don't go as planned, but it is the relentless pursuit of a goal that turns dreams into reality. One of the most important aspects of persistence is the ability to embrace failure as a learning opportunity rather than a reason to quit. Everyone experiences failure at some point in their journey, but successful individuals do not allow failure to define them. Instead of being defeated, they view failure as a stepping stone to success. Each failure is simply a lesson, something that teaches you what does not work and brings you closer to discovering what will. This mindset shift is essential because without it, failure can become paralyzing. Those who give up after the first sign of failure miss the opportunity to refine their strategies, learn from their mistakes, and ultimately grow stronger. In addition to embracing failure, persistence requires the ability to maintain a long-term perspective. Success does not usually happen overnight. It is often the result of years of hard work, setbacks, and adjustments along the way. The road to success is rarely linear, and there will be times when progress seems slow or it feels as if you are moving backward. In such times, persistence becomes your anchor, helping you stay focused on the bigger picture and reminding you that every small step, no matter how insignificant it may seem, is still progress. Those who succeed understand that achieving their dreams is not about making rapid progress every day, but about making steady, consistent progress over time. Even the smallest effort is a victory when you persist. The ability to persist is closely tied to a strong sense of purpose. When you are deeply connected to your why, you will find the strength to keep going, even when things are difficult. This sense of purpose provides motivation during the tough times, reminding you why you started in the first place. Without a clear sense of purpose, it is easy to become distracted, discouraged, or disillusioned by setbacks. However, when you have a clear vision of what you are working toward, you are more likely to push through the challenges and stay committed to your goal. This connection to your purpose acts as a fuel that keeps the fire of persistence burning, even in the darkest moments. Persistence also involves the ability to adapt and adjust your strategies when necessary. Just because you are committed to a goal doesn't mean that you should blindly follow the same path if it isn't working. Sometimes the key to persistence is knowing when to pivot or adjust your approach. They understand that the road to success is not always straight and that there will be times when they need to rethink their approach. This willingness to adapt ensures that persistence doesn't turn into stubbornness. When faced with obstacles or challenges, the persistent individual finds new ways to approach the problem, which increases the likelihood of success in the long run. Another key component of persistence is the ability to remain disciplined, even in the face of distractions. The world is full of distractions that can pull you away from your goals, and it is easy to become sidetracked by the demands of daily life. However, those who are persistent understand that success requires focus. Focus. They set clear priorities and are disciplined enough to stay committed to their goals, even when they are faced with tempting distractions. This ability to stay on track, regardless of the obstacles or distractions that come your way, is crucial to maintaining momentum and making consistent progress toward your goals. Persistence also requires mental and emotional resilience. The journey toward success is rarely smooth, and there will be moments when you feel like giving up or when you doubt whether your efforts are worth it. It is during these times that mental resilience is most important. The persistent person does not allow negative emotions or self-doubt to derail their progress. Instead, they acknowledge these feelings, but choose to keep moving forward, focusing on the progress they've made and the work that still needs to be done. They develop the mental fortitude to press on, even when the going gets tough, and they do not allow temporary setbacks to discourage them. Building resilience and persistence is also about maintaining a positive mindset. Those who are persistent tend to focus on solutions rather than problems. They are able to stay optimistic even when faced with difficulties because they believe that every obstacle can be overcome with the right approach. By maintaining a positive attitude, persistent individuals are more likely to stay motivated, keep moving forward, and find creative ways to overcome obstacles. They understand that challenges are an inevitable part of the journey. Mindset is key to overcoming them. Persistence also means understanding that success is a marathon, not a sprint. There are no shortcuts to achieving greatness, and the path to success is often filled with twists, turns, and challenges. It takes patience and endurance to stay on course, but those who are persistent understand that their journey will ultimately be worth the effort. They don't expect immediate results and are prepared for the long haul. This long-term perspective is what helps them stay focused and keep working toward their goals, even when the results are not immediately visible. Finally, persistence is about overcoming fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, and fear of the unknown can all stand in the way of success. However, persistent individuals do not allow fear to hold them back. Instead, they recognize that fear is a natural part of the process and use it as a motivator to keep moving forward. They understand that every successful person has faced fear at some point, but chose to act in spite of it. By confronting their fears head on and pushing past them, persistent individuals break through the barriers that stand between them and success. Persistence is the secret ingredient that turns dreams into reality. It is the unwavering determination to keep going, regardless of the obstacles that arise. When combined with resilience, discipline, focus, and a clear sense of purpose, persistence is a force that propels individuals toward their goals and ensures that they achieve success. It is the trait that separates those who achieve greatness from those who give up too soon. With persistence, anything is possible,